we have seers in Nigeria, and one of them is the spiritual head of INRI Evangelical Spiritual Church, Primate Elijah Ayodele. On his Facebook handle, he said certain things that I want you to confirm if it is an observation or it is what God told him. He has never said, I am saying. He's always saying, God is speaking. God told me, God showed me. Primate Ayodele claimed that God has told him who will win the upcoming presidential election settled in February 2023. That will be the end of Major General Muhammadu Buhari's regime/government. He didn't mention the name exactly, but he went on to mention the winners in three out of the 6 geopolitical zones in the country. I'm sure with that you will apply your wisdom to know who will win the election. That is if you understand the dynamics of election politics and voting in Nigeria. What percentage you need to get from the north, from the south, and what are the criteria of winning elections in Nigeria? This is what I want you to research about. Now, according to Elijah Ayodele, he said APC will not win with a landslide in the southeast. That's an observation. Everyone knows that the southeast will basically want to go for Peter Obi and Atiku. Atiku has a running mate from the southeast of Nigeria. So you want to canvass and do what he needs to do to give votes to PDP, the VP of Atiku, Okowa. That on one side. Peter Obi has gathered a lot of followers. Eagles are somehow in support of him. Many of them have pushed their IPOB Biafra struggle to Peter Obi's campaign. And that is what it is. Everyone knows this. So is this prophecy or observation? It said APC will not win with a landslide in the southeast or get 25% votes. The race in the southeast is between Atiku and the Labour Party. Atiku and the Labour Party. Labour will come first, while PDP will come second. We know that, like I said, Southeasterners, Igbos will go for Peter Obi. Also, in the South-South, the presidential race will be between Atiku and the Labour Party. Now, he said it will be a tight competition. We all know, because that is the base of Okowa. That is like the zone of Okowa. It's a tight one. But PDP will win and Labour will win at least one state in the South-South. Now, in the Southwest, Primate Ayodele revealed that APC will win at least 99% votes, followed by PDP. Now, if APC wins 99% in the Southwest, what is PDP following? Well, PDP will scrap 1%. Labour Party has nothing in the Southwest. That's just what he's saying here, and it is clear. Wow. Now, what are your own thoughts as regards this one? Is this prophecy or observation? As of the remaining 3 geopolitical zones in the country, which is the North, Central, Northeast, and Northwest, the prophet said he will reveal later when God tells him to. You listening to me, what is God telling you, or what's your observation? He's trying to kind of look into it, read maybe more newspapers and observe a little bit more, see the move, the trend, and how things are. He's not going to say anything now because of the so-called Muslim ticket. There is still a lot. He talked about this earlier. He talked about the Muslim ticket. He said this is something that is going to affect APC. A lot of people are worried, particularly those who believe that Christianity, religion in general, Islam and all of those things has a huge role to play. Well, Bola Ahmed Tinubu might have a Muslim name, but he's not a Muslim like the kind of Muslim that you will find in the north of Nigeria. He's not that type of Muslim at all. And he said he's not going to change his religion or because he wants to be president of Nigeria. That he's not going to do that at all. That he is a Muslim, and a Muslim he will remain. Now, if he had picked someone who is a Christian from the north of Nigeria, let's say from Plateau State, Jos, and some of those places where you find Christians, if he had done that, the problem is this: can that person be able to pull? Because you need someone who will be able to converse, someone who has a voice, not just to pick someone. And we don't have that heavy weight because the Christians in those parts, they've been pushed down. You will never find a Christian governor. There is no Christian governor apart from, even if you have, probably is an opposition, maybe one governor that is like let's say a thief. You will not find. So it's difficult. So Bola Ahmed Tinubu is in a tight one. We don't know who will be the president of the Senate because they cannot have all through Muslim. Someone has to leave. A Christian has to take over. Let's see what will happen. Maybe they will put an Igbo man and they will allow an Igbo man win that position. Until then, we will find out. So he said that he's going to tell us what God tells him. He said APC will win in the Southwest and get a beat of 99%, and followed by PDP. The North, South, North Central. Whatever God tells me, I will reveal later. Is this permutation? Before election, God will tell you another thing, man of God. After election, God will tell you another thing. Well, they say from current analysis, it is true that APC will win Southwest, but Lagos State will be shared 50-50 between Labour Party and APC. I don't think so. Lagos State is for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's it. I do know that there are young people in Lagos who are rooting for Peter Obi, but the way I'm seeing it. But then, the dynamics of, this thing, the way it works, Labour Party cannot win South hands down, according to what he has said, which is true. Labour Party, they said, will win North Central except Niger State, which is impossible. Labour Party cannot 100% get the north of Nigeria. It's just not possible. But we are watching. He said when God tells him to speak, maybe when he has finished watching. But I will tell you what some people are saying, the current analysis. They say it is true that APC will win Southwest, but Lagos State will be shared 50-50 between Labour Party and APC. Do you agree? I do not agree that Labour Party will have a huge chunk. It cannot be shared. Bola Ahmed Tinubu owns Lagos. Labour Party will win all Southwest and South. That is debatable. In Northwest, PDP and NNPP will share the votes, except for Kaduna, where Labour Party and APC will share the vote. Is it true? I believe in the north of Nigeria, APC has a huge ground to take, a huge chunk. It will be between Atiku and Tinubu. Tinubu has his own men there on ground. NNPP and PDP will share northeast, except Bauchi and Gombe State, which is still undecided. Well, whatever it is, the thing is, did God speak to him, or are this just permutation? We are all saying this. Some might say, oh, let us shun the prophecy. Let us shun this. You shun or you don't shun. Whatever is going to happen 2023, will that shock you, amaze you, make you happy, make you sad? What are your thoughts? Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so. The red notification icon bell is very important. Please do tap on it.